Texting while driving is getting more dangerous in the United States. It's causing death and crashes. You should not text and drive because not only can you hurt yourself, but you can hurt others around you, and it causes big amounts of death and car accidents. If you do text and drive, there are shortcuts you can use. Use short text to send a longer message, as in the most common abbreviations like LOL, meaning laughing out loud. Doing this can save you time looking down at your phone and looking back on the road. Avoid autocorrection. By slowing down, when you text, you don't have to type the whole message at once. You can do piece by piece when you message someone, so you can be cautious to the others around you. I mean, how long would it take to stop texting and driving? It just like seatbelts did. Nobody used to wear their seatbelt. Why should it be with texting and driving? What else needs to happen to get the message across the United States to stop texting it? I know for sure I wouldn't want to be the one in the wreck because of something that could have been easily avoided. There is growing momentum for texting while driving, and more people are starting to do it. People are getting way too confident to be texting and driving. It is not a good practice to do while driving. Teenage kids drive while texting. The percent of teenagers crashing is high due to the use of cell phones. Young teenagers have seen each other talk on the phone or text while driving. Don't be that person that likes to text while driving. Don't be that person that likes to text and drive. Try to set a good example for the passengers you have in the car, because one day they'll be driving and you don't want them to make that mistake and cause a bad injury to themselves or the people around them. Your family members usually tell you not text and drive because of the same reason. They tell you not to because they don't want to get a call from an accident you have been or the tragedy you could have caused. Trends and fatalities from distracted driving in the U.S. in 2008. Distracted driving is a public hazard because it doesn't have to be your fault when you get into you due to texting while driving. There's a prohibition of texting and driving in only 30 states with America. There is no way a cop can tell if you're texting or driving because they do not have the equipment to tell them that you're using your cell phone. 1 in 6 vehicle collisions resulted from a driver being distracted while driving. 1 of the 6 crashes, there is at least 1 death. The death was of a distraction of texting while driving. Cellular devices are a distraction while driving and can cause serious injury or problems to others around you. In the year 2008, there was a list of distracted fatalities using cellular devices was high as 5,870 people in just that year. This young girl's sister died because of reading of text messages that she received. Her sister Ashley suffered from brain damage during the accident. She felt guilty because Ashley was reading her message when she crashed. She then blamed herself for what happened to her sister because the officer said the phone was open and on her text message. 27-year-old Amanda Umshee texted her sister Ashley, but one afternoon Ashley was behind the wheel when Amanda texted her, and it turned out to be the last communication they had. You never know when someone is texting and driving. But if it's yourself driving, do not text and drive or tell them you're driving so they know to let you drive until you park so you know you can be safe. After the wreck, Ashley, it was so bad her sister did not recognize her. Ashley died May 16, 2009. Amanda lost her sister because of a text while driving. She wasn't paying attention to the road, which caused her to swerve onto the median, and then she corrected herself too much that it caused her to flip her car. Amanda now tells everyone not to text and drive because it can cause serious injury, or maybe it can cause her sister's death. How texting can cause you to wreck. Nicole was 18 years of age. When she got into an accident, she could never forget. She was going to her friend's house that lived a good 15 minutes away. Nicole had her sunroof open and her music was loud. She was on on the highway driving towards her house when she thought it could be the perfect time to tell her friend, "I'm almost there." She typed half her message and was already swerving across the lane and going towards the median. When she started feeling like she had hit an animal, it was really the grass underneath the car. She stepped on the brakes to try to stop, but she was going so fast that she hit the metal railing. The damage repairs would cost about $12,000. The worst part, her mom tells her mom what happens when you text and drive. If she listened, she wouldn't be in this accident. We can all stop texting while driving if everyone puts an end to it. Put your phone away. It can save lives. Do you really want to have to pay the life of somebody, or have to pay costs that you damaged because of a simple look down? We can all deactivate our phones when we get into our vehicle while you're driving. You don't have to text. It can wait. Serious injuries can happen if you were to wreck. So why take the chance? We can also put a ban on cellular devices while driving. The use of a cell phone while driving is no good to yourself or the people around.